Welcome to Biomutant. Out-of-date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down. The World Eaters have made their marks on our world over time. That's not the first nor the last village it'll leave in its wake. It's a bridge. Just get over it. Look, a survivor. Glad to see someone made it out alive.
Fairy tale, Himatu, Saina.
He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by the World Eaters to other enclaves, but never expected one to come all the way here.
No so penseyo.
He worries there won't be much left to save if this continues, even if the Tree of Life survives the attack.
Oye tau no so penseyo. Tila tala.
He doesn't know what your connection is to this place, but something tells him you've stayed true to your heart.
Tevele. Manuja, la vantor eller matzo piso soda.
Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be judged, not by your intentions.
Hvad er det gå? Mig to be mulig.
He's grateful for that. You still seem to have a spark of light in you.
That's a spark of light in you!
That's right. Smack that spark out before it starts.
You don't have to be so harsh. It's such a little spark.
Now, take it out now while it's small.
There's always another spark.
There's out of date again. He must have missed something important.
Ba loyal. Far come mako to far titaba.
Out of date says you will make a better stand against the World Eaters with the support of a tribe, and there are two nearby.
Vunko vuntubo.
The Myriad tribe is likely to be a good match as they act on the understanding of the greater good and have a code of honor.
Gabobe farhi. Far come mako to far titaba.
Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as the conflict between the tribes is worse than ever, teetering on the brink of war. The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same.
Worn out faces.
The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world, and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way.
Koyevun, tuvun bunun.
Out of Date says someone needs to break the stalemate and shift the balance of power to either Jagni's or Myriad's side.
Momombusu? Chintuata motihuasa.
He believes the tribe's Sifus, Myriad especially, will listen to you and expects you to pay at least one of them a visit and play your part.
Potowata.
Myriad is convinced that defeating the World Eaters is the only way the world can be saved, but they've been forced to focus on their rivalry with the Jagni tribe.
Tulua ba volua. Loma utulu ba yuwo.
Out of Date will be waiting for you beneath the Tree of Life if you lose track of what you need to do.
Yunulua tula.
Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters. Another fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be? They've destroyed this area, muddied up what used to be muck, as if it wasn't bad enough before the tribe war began. That's the Jagni tribe's fort. Their friendship can be a blessing or a curse. It's up to you. You're either a part of their solution to the tribe war, or part of the problem.
Tarayo halafanyasa.
Says they're wary of strangers.
Cliff halifuduareni.
Says just because you've made time to meet the Sifu doesn't mean he has time for you. But you're welcome to give it a try.
Zata is the mój totloho. Kariesne zdace. Paro, ja put
The Jagni tribe wants to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. They want to vanquish the tribes, as the only way they can guarantee peace is through supremacy. The Sifu is determined to let the World Eaters destroy the Tree of Life, as it's part of their strategy to cleanse the world and start anew. He welcomes you to the Jagni fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu.
Is the mój zum ilam dat nete.
The news of a cold-blooded Ronin crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 preceded you.
Donzadne?
He's referring to your rampage through Bunker 101. It seems you don't mind a bit of blood on your hands. That's something you have in common.
Nibira dolo zivot.
He understands that sometimes we need to lose ourselves to find ourselves. But he's glad you chose to come here.
Zivot vlada.
There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense you're kind-hearted.
Vlada unavochni dlohoni.
Sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was one of the original Wang Fu disciples.
Od listening over. Pada fu uflete. Na lest stari dat.
Your Muma invented Wang Fu. Originally, it was based on unarmed combat and the 6 weapons: the boomerang, the shuriken, the bow, the staff, the nunchuk, and the hook and chain.
Totloho na lest stari dat.
The Sifu says it's time to set the past aside, at least for now. Unrest is sweeping the land, and there are rivals in all directions.
Ite reki. Od listening over. Você si.
Jagni doesn't want a new unity between the tribes. Their goal is to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. Says there is some darkness in the best of us, even you, and suggests you embrace that side of you and help them vanquish the tribes and let the World Eaters destroy the Tree of Life.
Zenakas pripad snatste. Uko iglis mój toxilga.
He wasn't sure you'd do that, but it seems your mind took control of that big heart of yours.
Kariesne zdace. O, na zenakas pripadne?
The Sifu was waiting for something to tip the balance in their favor, and with you by their side, he's confident.
Perfetta. Iglis mój toxilga. Nezdacne okoni.
The Jagni's destiny is to do what others are too afraid to do, to vanquish past and future disillusions of unity and take control of our destiny. Uniting the tribes and saving the Tree of Life won't change anything.
Uko skuni.
Their kin must put an end to the war before war puts an end to...
Novi, totloho. Pada fu uflete.
They have no intention of letting this drag out, or they'll run the risk of teaching the enemy their art of war. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of. He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen.
Apinosko. Uku. Ale.
Even if you see the world differently, you must hit them as soon and as hard as you can. The outcome of this war is up to you.
Yaput. Uku. Is the moi.
Tells you not to be afraid. Your fate cannot be taken from you. Claim the rival out.
Is the moi.
Once you've conquered the rival's outposts, you'll
Zum ilam dat nete. Dunzadne.
Your Muma taught each disciple a weapon. She never intended it for hunting, nor war.
Zum ilam dat nete.
Seeing you brings back his memories of the old village.
Perfetta. O, iglis moi toxilga.
Jackney doesn't want a new unity between the tribes. Their goal is to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared.
Skuni vlada.
He remembers your kind and unselfish soul, and can sense you still have it in you, the will to do good.
Yeti rikli. Zivo. Tada.
Anyway, you'll pass your old village on your way to the first rival outpost, but we've got no time to be sentimental. War doesn't wait.
Ite reki. Ankremo.
It's always the little...
Che le farelle piacere?
Squawks at you for being a Jagni blood relative who wastes time rebuilding nests that need burning. Beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially, deformed and unfurred. What a relief! Your energy is empty. Time is lost on this place, but it evokes a tingling sensation. There's something special about it, drawing you closer. Let's see. As time passes, memories fade, and sometimes feelings change. It's not about who you were, it's about who you'll become. This story is far from over. Echoes of a long Here's someone who takes each day as it comes. He asks how you are today. Then he wants you to know that if you find yourself going through bad times, you should just keep going. He wonders where you've been. He hopes you've been out at the lake, practicing your
Lord
swimming
Gomez.
technique.
セット。This game is pretty good. Still in the prologue と。
Learning to swim can be scary when you don't know what you're doing. But fortunately, he's here to give you a helping hand. He thinks you should really know how to swim by now. Why not? There's no better time to do what needs to be done than right now. He says, that wasn't too bad, was it? He says a feeling that you're going to drown is a great reminder of the need to learn how to swim. But you need practice. Lots of practice.
Lord Gomez.
セット。Seems good.
Great things usually happen to those who never stop trying. He hopes you'll be one of them. You just need more time in the surf. That's the only way you'll ever learn how to swim. He won't let anyone know you can't swim. He assumes that's what you meant. Judging by your Mooma's look, it seems you forgot something. You promised you'd train with her before the sun goes down. It's time to go.
OHJ の URL。
The dedication to training is important. You can't rely solely on the fact that Wang Fu is in your blood. You should know, practice makes perfect. As long as it doesn't kill you, it'll only make you stronger.
Andro?
She'll see you at the village square.
Lord Gomez.
セット。The Gibelish is close.
Inadabsunka?
She says that's good. With a passion for learning, you'll never cease to grow. Here's another familiar face with lots on his mind. Asks how you're feeling today. He's learned that things are never as bad as they seem. You'll feel better in the morning. He was hoping you could help him pick up some scrap for a thingamajig he's working on. He thinks you're truly a kidling of your environment. You should look for things that are recyclable. It shouldn't take you too long to find some.
Lord Gomez.
セット。I use text to speech on the when I need to rest my voice.
He wonders what usefulness you found. He says every little thing counts. He can work wonders with almost anything and asks if you know how to upcycle. That's the spirit. You can't make a difference unless you get your hands dirty. He'd love to teach you to upcycle, and the scrap you found would be a good start.
Lord Gomez.
セット。Help me choose.
これいくよか。
You did well, but he can't help but wonder why you decided to craft a weapon. He appreciates those able to deliver a sharp remark. He understands, but hopes you won't be needing it anytime soon. You're not in this world to live up to his expectations, but he hopes you're never going to have to use that weapon of yours. He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make next. It seems you have a talent for this. It looks like she's starting to lose her patience.
Inadabsunka?
You know she doesn't like waiting for you. She wants to see you on the village.
Minalagi mamuru.
Then you've got a good excuse. You share a responsibility to prevent hardship on nature and the environment. It's your future.
Taifanama.
She wants you to grow up and start thinking for yourself. You really need to find yourself before she's gone.
Tate ko babasakting. Kialdo male kanaru tuno.
She won't live forever, you know that. But she intends to make the most of every day she gets, especially the ones you share together.
Ben nampusa. Kanamunta.
You've always followed your own path, but this time she needs you to follow her.
Pial tu ma kala kanyala no toro.
Then start by meeting her on the village square and take it from there. She knows you're a free spirit, always on the move, like the wind. They look determined. Better watch out. He asks you to stop right there and wonders where you think you're going. He's not scared of anything, least of all you. There's no way they'll let you pass. He wants to know who you think you are. He says you're right. Nobody can tell him what he can and can't do, and that includes you. She asks if you're hurt. What happened? She's there for all disciples. That's her commitment as Sifu. And when she needs them, they're there for her and each other. The most important thing is that you're okay. It's time to focus on your training now.
You
won't need excuses if you are strong in your conviction. Here's someone close to heart, doing what he does best.
Interbadanj.
Seeing you always puts a smile on your Popsy's face. He wants to know how you're feeling.
Kukakwana. Mashaku hirsave.
He knows growing up is hard, and things will continue to go wrong as you become older and figure out how to make them right.
Waksandonia inan mahamale. Mashaku hirsave.
He asks if you could help him too before you leave for training. He'll talk to her, sure, but you know she wants you to accept responsibility. He suggests you get going and find him gadgets and ideas for how you can upcycle some old fabrics.
Otse.
He's curious to see what you've found.
Lechzien zif.
He's gathered so much over the years, and it's hard to remember everything. Nothing's wrong with his memory. It's just short.
Ja.
He can work wonders with pretty much anything, and asks if you know how to upcycle.
Mustakbala Papa Zulu Zadunak.
Says at least dirty hands are proof that you tried, and that counts. That you failed this time doesn't mean you can't succeed the next.
Tarn mianda kaguno.
He says it's about time you learned how, and offers to teach you, starting with the scrap you found.
Interpadam Fauruzudo. Lemma.
The style might be too edgy for his taste, but it looks sharp on you.
かわいいウェリン
He knows she's already proud of you and
おかわいウエン
everything
トア
you've
ップフォーエ
achieved
ビ
so
ットアイ
far.
ニードトゥゲットサムフードバットインマラー
Interpadan.
You should take it with
かわいい
you,
ウェリン
wear it to practice.
セットラクアステリスクかわいいウェリンセットハイプハートハイプハート
Lord Gomez.
セットアプリーシアトザラーク
Jira Vabas Sem.
He's sure your Muma will forgive you for not wearing the traditional outfit.
Mishako Her.
He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make next. It seems you have a talent for this.
Urasa durut.
Your Muma says it's about time you got here.
Vasen kasaman varut.
Hopes you're as ready as you claim to be.
Brumblena marsaman wundu. Ferena masalapu.
She says she is eager to get started. You don't have much time left before the sun goes down.
Katya topolupta. Kent sib.
But there's enough time left for repetition, and you need it. Training dummies don't hit back.
Canjalano Toro.
Wants you to prove that with some practice first.
Canjalano Toro.
Your Muma says you did well today. She's so proud of you.
Tropalo.
Thanks you for being such a good student.
Anson bara. Minalagi mamuru.
Been working on a present for you, with the help of Gizmo and Wiz.
Inadabsunka. Anaro lute.
You should go see him and find out what it is. You've deserved it.
Kawaii Oerin. Set. I've been debating getting this game.
Volacamo numrutna.
Reminds you that the best way to get someone to do things
Kawaii
is
Oerin.
for you to thank them.
Set. Looks interesting LOL but I have a lot on my plate ATM.
Lord Gomez.
Set. I feel ya. I'm home on rest.
Lord Gomez.
Set. SOE got the time and my bills are paid.
Lord Gomez.
Set. SO for it's a cute game with good combat. Not really far enough to make a real judgment.
Catchy.
Gendrana mala.
Your Muma says she's never seen an apparatus as green as this little thing. It's wonderful.
Yo no massa manbarut.
Figuring that out is half the fun.
Kentsib kodutuku.
A piece of Scraptronics like this has built-in old-world tech that makes it a potent communication device.
Aplitonumuta.
It's called an automaton, and it's
Kawaii
hardwired
Oerin.
to your DNA.
Set.
It'll follow wherever you
Definitely
go
a
and
cool
see
aesthetic.
whatever you see.
Pala.
Says it's not a record keeper, more like a companion.
Mustiki muhka.
Your Muma says you look tired. No wonder. It's been a long day.
Lord Gomez.
Set. OHAFI was a parent ID let my kid play or watch along.
Lord Gomez.
Set. But I assume it's about to get heavy.
Katja Toppolutta.
Ninja
Says a
Catboi
good rest
Batman
makes
vibes.
you ready for tomorrow. Rest and you'll find strength for tomorrow. Nothing can stop Mutant from setting the world on fire.
Antoro. Can't see. Come on in.
Your Muma urges you to blaze a trail. A burnt kidling will learn to dread fire. Give it a last burst and you'll make it.
Antoro.
Your Muma says this is it.
Inadabsunka. Kanamunti.
There's nowhere to run to this time. The time has come to stand and fight.
Mustiki muhka. Brumblele marsamambundu.
Whatever happens, you need to know she loves you. And everything she's done has been to protect you, your Popsy, and those she was chosen to lead.
Aplitonumuta.
She tells you to stay back. This is her fight. It has nothing to do with you. History has finally caught up with her.
かわいいオエリン。セット。LOLシンザプロモアート&イットルックスインテンス。
Lord Gomez.
セット。アズイ
今度は
高級。
Exactly
ア
what
ステ
she
リス
wants
ク
you
バ
to
ットマ
do.
ンボイスマイペアレンツアー
Here it comes. The past coming to haunt the present. You must go through fire and water to make it out of here. Your Muma says you can make it if you believe in it. Where she goes, you go. Blood is thicker than water. You're in deep surf. Don't make waves. The surf goes where it wants to go. It'll take you to the shore as long as you go with the flow. Death is not to be feared by one who has lived life with a pure heart. A part of her will live on in you. The creature is hungry for more. Nothing is going to stand in its way now.
Lord Gomez.
セット。ウルフディズニースタイル。
If a sacrifice is made for someone else, it's not lost, but passed on to the next. Life must go on. Real sacrifice comes from love and necessity when all other options are exhausted. The ultimate test of conscience is the willingness to give up anything to save what you truly care about. What you do for yourself dies with you. What you do for your kin remains and makes you immortal in their memory. As the moment fades and is lost, the only thing that remains is loneliness. It doesn't mean you'll forget your past. It simply means you need to move on. Wiser than ever. The tribe's caught a fluffy hog. Better watch out, it's no pet. They couldn't keep it down. Fluff hog's on the loose. don't have the key energy for that.
ラストカミックサウンドイフェクトソン LON かわいいエリンラブイット
No hope of that with the little energy revealed. It was harder than expected to take down the Fluff Hulk. They've received news a Ronin joined the tribe's ranks and were looking forward to meeting you. A group of Jagni warriors are already waiting for you at Myriad's Vespidut outpost.
Gafafaye hufaye.
You should hurry there and help them storm the outpost.
Yok poituyaluya gurui wa sulakaraktonub.
Not really. It's east of Bricktown. You can spot Goop's Surf Nautica station from the hill it resides on.
Tatama upepe yutoyene.
Look, an emergency box from the old days, when you needed to pack a punch to survive. Wow, bet that nut makes a tight fist.
Lord Gomez.
セット。リメンバービュレッツトームズエンドザソウルブー。
Tunnels like this still carry echoes from the past. Can you hear it? You the Prowler. absolutely drained. Lightning up. All sorts of creepy things live down here. You can get stranger if you like. A moon could make this a hunter's night. That notice board? Filled with the leftovers of used-to-be wants. You're getting close to one of those old Toxanol brick towns. Pay attention. The Toxanol Corporation made this place. Toxanol never cared about the waste, as long as they didn't have to pay to clean it up. There must be a track somewhere in this brick town. Just hope it's not buried. A stylish cover for your brains. It's time to create your own path. Not seasoned enough to handle that. You found the track! Amazing it wasn't destroyed. So much of this place was just discarded. Lucky the track somehow made it. No, it was never nice. It was new once, but that's not nearly... The tracks moved on from Bricktown, and you should too. Time to get a move on before all your chances slip on by. You need to get the pegs lined up to get the clothes soaker rolling. Just a few moves left. Make them count. You really put a spin on it. Let's see. Would you look at that? Looks like the fry sparker's knobs need to be in sync if you want to get the hardware working. It's a fry sparker mindset. Boom, you got something. It's not exactly what you wanted, but you got it right away. Feel that sunshine. A flush stool. Seems like the tighteners on the piping need to be unturned correctly to drain the flush stool. Just a few moves left. Make them count. That's the kind of trouble you really want to wash away. Tempting to jump into the leaves. You found the wearer, the deepest, darkest forest in the land, sometimes hard to see for all the trees. It's becoming terminal. More than a flesh wound. You're fresh out of the energy. You've had better days. You've got nothing left. You found the whereabouts, the deepest, darkest forest in the land, sometimes hard to see for only trees. Going to happen with your energy level. Wow, that's good stuff. energy isn't up. Middle life. All your key energy.
What have I become? Now that I've betrayed everyone I've ever loved, I push them all away.
It's Peekaboo Park. Young ones love this sort of place. You don't have it in you right now. Half-life. Hot metal. enough to keep energy. This one seems to be in good spirits, despite being left here for dead.
Kakun?
Has heard that you have a sense of compassion and trusts it's in your nature to help those in need.
Intapadam Faruzuru Chinia Papa Zulu.
Asks you to do the right thing for the sake of your conscience. It's only through your inner conflict you're held accountable for your actions.
Baran Udinamama.
Is grateful you chose that. You can't be good without doing good for others.
Fan that flame!
Wait, no! Bright light blinds! It's dangerous!
I've got all the cold sick burns you need, Dark.
Oh, do you have to insult me over this?
I don't have to, but I want to.
That's a myriad tribe outpost. The Vespidat outpost, long-time home of the Myriad tribe.
Topau, Wecho, Nampuche.
Says you need to hit them where it hurts. Inflict as much soft... Murder and mayhem and other terrible things happen. He's sure you've seen it before. Here's the first line of defense. That's a bomb lobber. Spot wrecked it. Give those twirly wheels a turn. Just a few moves left. Make them count. Yes, the river tub's going down the drain. Keep going. That cage is holding a helper. Says they've been treated fair, but is glad to see you. Hopes you'll treat the rivals with the same respect, grateful that you're willing to move past this like them. A sharpshooter. The scaffolding looks unstable. Better stay clear of the red ray. Here's the second line of defense. Big bump will bring it down. Switched off the light. A barrel shoot. Smack it to get a barrel out of it. Then hit it toward the gate and blast it. That looks splody. Shoot it and watch it blow. Not too close, though. You're in. Almost there. The outpost belongs to your tribe now. He says you made them weaker, but they won't give up. Your Sifu thanks you. Your tribe is growing stronger.
And that. Fuku, Kiza, Padafu, Uflete.
Says you did a great job capturing the outpost. You've earned the privilege of carrying the tribe's weapon.
Nibira?
Says you're lucky. Out of Date says he's doing his best to keep up.
Atu wamawa tu lua ba volua.
He had a feeling you'd get along with the Jagni tribe, but it remains to be seen what the future holds for your alliance.
Tolumawawanya.
Your positive outlook on life might be just what the Jagni tribe needs to complement theirs, which is somewhat darker.
Tolumawawanya tu huaye.
But Out of Date emphasizes that solving the tribe conflict won't matter unless you help make a stand against the World Eaters. That's the sound of impending doom. Out of Date's premonitions of imminent disaster are true. The Porkypuff needs to be handled.
Tu huaye ku bubuye buy.
He says the time has come to confront the Porkypuff at the end of the East Route.
Tu loya vutu lula.
Goop is working on making his goo glide strong enough to break the waves out to the World Eater.
Momombusu? Mauketo tolu ayadre.
You should get over there and see what you can do to help.
Lord Gomez.
セット。スイッチトゥーナループ。
What does strength mean to a ninja? What does it mean to be the strongest? In order to find the answer, at this moment, a new battle begins! What does strength mean to a ninja? What does it mean to be the strongest? In order to find the answer, at this moment, a new battle begins. What does strength mean to a ninja? What does it mean to be the strongest? In order to find the answer, at this moment, a new battle begins!